You can get any hot beverage for $1 with the 7-Eleven app.
Wait, any hot beverage?
Any hot beverage you want for just $1.
Even a pumpkin spice latte?
Even a pumpkin spice latte.
But are you judging me because I'm a man who PSLs?
Mostly, I'm judging you because you're rooting for the other team. But also because you can get any hot beverage at any size for $1 with your 7-Eleven app, and you only get a pumpkin spice latte.
Hey, man, I like what I like. 7-Eleven. Be game day ready. Plus tax where applicable. Valid at participating locations.
I'm cheating. I'm cheating right now.
Oh man,
cheating on my sobriety.
Oh no!
He's already off. I'm here 5 minutes. He's already off the wagon.
Oh man!
Right now, if you're listening to the hottest podcast in the game right now.
Scorching podcast.
The high school kids just can't stop talking about it.
Man,
This is the hottest podcast in the game.
I checked the charts. We're in between This American Life and Joe Rogan. It's a Greg and Rob experience now. That's right. How does it feel to be on the hottest podcast right now?
Man.
What's it like? Zombie, not only is he on the hottest podcast right now, but he just got a new hot haircut.
Oh man, it's
styling.
right now compliments his hot body.
Right now, he's wearing a fur coat.
We smoking a big cigar.
We dolled him up, you know?
His backhand is red from smacking all the hose around.
Oh man! Well, joining us is the Papa Gonzo.
Oh, officially now the Papa Gonzo.
The official Papa Gonzo. It's funny. I was calling you the nickname before you had a child.
Exactly.
But
Now you can see me getting cheap pops on Facebook. A whole infant, bam, 90 likes like it's nothing.
repulsive. You put out a very like offensive status, and then the next picture is you holding your kid, and like this fucking 35 likes in 3 minutes. It's like ridiculous. Antonio Gerardo joins us. He's back.
I'm back.
And John Zombie's here.
Yeah, I'm here too.
Zombie last two episodes didn't get much
Didn't really get the
airtime.
word in.
Didn't get a whole lot of airtime, did you?
And there were a lot of alpha males at the table.
And yet those seem to be like the best episodes so far.
Well, the most downloaded. You know,
Yeah, but-
there are other episodes out there.
Well, you know what? Go ahead. Carry the show, tough guy.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying.
Come
Let's
on.
give Zombie
It's
a
an
full
incredible
minute.
coincidence.
Show us your stuff, Howard Stern. Come on.
Let's give Zombie a full minute. Okay.
Okay.
We'll
okay.
give you a full minute.
We won't say anything.
talk.
And we won't say anything unless spoken to.
I'm
Okay?
fair.
It's not that I'm not saying
he's
I
starting
have
the clock.
anything to say.
Hold on. Let's give you a full minute, and then you can say anything you want. You ready?
Sure.
Okay. You're up now.
All I was gonna say is that I was complaining. It's just like pointing out like how it's like funny that it's like the episodes that I did talk on. You don't recall you saying much about those getting a lot of downloads, but then it's like as soon as I get 2 episodes where I'm not saying a word, it's like those are the most downloaded episodes.
People just took their downloads back.
Only
Zombie.
Zombie talk.
Come on, allow Zombie to talk. Come on.
Don't worry. This is going to be the longest minute.
You'll get your chance. You'll get your chance.
Go on.
Just saying, it's like, let's see how many episodes this download gets now that I'm talking again. let's see.
You got time.
I can't talk for very long.
No, you got it. You got it.
Give 20 seconds. Come on.
We want to hear.
No. So yeah, blah 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 blah. I'm just trying to run out the clock here. Oh shit, we got about 10 seconds here. Today in the weather, it was weathery. Just stop it, please.
Do you see why we take away the microphone?
Yes.
I noticed that Zombie gets his oratory cues from Sal Colodinato. Talks about the weather when he has an opportunity to talk about it.
The weather. So
That was a hot minute.
yeah. You also
I got sunburn. That minute was so hot.
yeah, really. People are like, oh my god.
People burning the roof of their mouth like a fresh Nunzio slice.
Just an update. Remember how we were second on the iTunes charts? We just plummeted to 35th because Zombie talked.
How we doing in Slovenia?
Slovakia, the Slovakian villagers love the slant.
Oh man,
They want nothing to do with the Greg and Rob podcast. They love the slant, baby.
they're industrious people.
They can't stop with the slant.
The Slovakian village all look like Patrick Haggerty. They have a Patrick Haggerty wig.
They look like a tan Pat Haggerty. They love pun. They can't get enough of the pun. Oh, man.
Oh man.
It's a John Zombie.
There's a lost episode that we can't put out because it was so bad.
Man,
Thanks.
It wasn't because I talked, which is
No, it wasn't you at all. You
Well, actually, it was probably Zombie's best episode, and that's another reason why we won't put it out.
put that out. We can't put out that sort of quality.
No, I can't
keep that under the
You gotta
rugs.
keep the brand. You gotta stay true to the brand.
Yeah.
You can't all of a sudden become having an underdog story like you're Rocky on the podcast.
Ah, man.
Back against the walls. Zombies swinging for the fences, getting shots in.
I can't wait until we're smacking people around on the Reddit and taking callers. I can't wait. I'm telling you right now.
man.
It looks like the shadow is casting out further.
We need the shadows. I love the shadows. I can't get enough of it, though.
John Zombie, do you want to be part of the shadows?
He's the shadow's
belong in
neighbor.
the shadows.
He lurks in the shadows.
He lurks in the shadows.
He knows what's
That's why I
going
can't
on.
be seen.
Ah, he loves the shadows. Look at him.
Shadows is great. It's hard to get a good police description when you're in the shadows.
It also helps me keep my it's like brilliant pale complexion.
Zombie, what's your thoughts on this Kate Spade? Is that her name?
Kate Spade.
Spade,
Right,
yeah.
hung herself.
So what happened with her? Who is she? First?
She was.
I have no and she's a fashion designer. That's about all I know.
I had never heard.
I only heard about that from watching the news.
I never heard of her ever, and I'm pretty up on what goes on in fashion, and I have never heard of this woman. Never heard of her, not one time.
She's Big Dyke. Is that what she?
well,
calls
She's
herself?
actually a good-looking broad.
Was she?
She was straight. She married to a
Wow.
The
Any girl's good looking when they're hanging from a ceiling.
now she took the bitch way out and did it on a doorknob.
Oh, is that what she did?
Doorknob with a designer scarf because she's a bougie bitch.
Into your mic.
Onto the mic.
Come on, into your mic. Do
I'm
your
sorry.
plugs.
Pretend like Sal's here.
You gotta be subtle.
Comment is all about subtlety.
He listens. He loves the show. By the way.
No, but but Kate Spade apparently she killed herself because her husband filed for divorce.
And
That's
so,
why.
so it was also apparently like very like fixated on Robin Williams and his.
I heard she.
suicide.
Is that true?
Yeah.
What she was really into the way Robin
Like,
Williams
she
killed?
was just like, you know, I was just like, I was just like, just watching the news before. It's like she's
And
like she's really like fixated on like him after his suicide.
Really?
Wow,
Yeah.
really? And her brother-in-law is David Spade, so
Yeah.
her husband was like, "Watch these movies." Robin Williams.
She loved Robin Williams so much she tried to drown herself originally in a vat of flubber, but apparently the material is really hard to come by, even for a fashion mogul.
So it's this dead lady.
So she killed herself because she was obsessed with Robin Williams? Is
Well,
that
it's like she
what-
was like fixated on like just like obsessed with him like after his suicide and pardon.
Thank God she killed herself. Just really.
Apparently her husband came home dressed up as Mrs. Doubtfire, sporting a fashionably new winter edition Michael Kors bag, and she just couldn't take it.
Her husband has a line of Hawaiian shirts in his closet.
Her husband hasn't shaved in 10 years.
Like, if I was going to kill myself, I would have killed myself with, like, a competitor's brand, like the strap of, like, a Michael Kors bag or something. Really send a message.
She really, she fucking dropped the ball there.
I was thinking Zoolander, that movie Zoolander.
Right.
Yeah.
I was thinking that's a really dark movie, considering that they brainwash supermodels. And like they're trying to take over the world.
Are you saying that the writers from Zoolander they are up to some shadowy activity?
Exactly.
Is that what you're saying?
Exactly.
I think we got some new applications we need to start mailing out.
Major
Do you
conspiracy theorists now.
have one person that you would be like, oh, that guy's got to be a part of the Shadows?
Oh, like a former Illuminati
Like,
member?
we have our own shadow group, but we're always looking for applicants.
Like a casual guy or like a big shot guy?
Anybody that just like
Gary Busey, definitely.
he can work. You think he can work for us?
Gary Busey? Yeah, Gary Busey will work for anybody. The guy's not a paid check in months. What's he doing? Like fucking Pineapple Express 4 or whatever? I don't
He
know what
dresses
he's
up as Jillian Jacobs now.
No, I think his son Jake Busey fills up that role.
Jake Busey. This guy, man. This is. Dude, did the temperature just go up in the room? Because this is the hottest cast.
Oh my
Let's examine that real quickly.
John
Not
Zombie.
only
Someone
he
was
had to tag the joke, but Jake Busey, no one knows who Jake Busey is.
No one knows who Jake. You never seen like.
No one knows who you are.
Never seen like. Well, that's understandable.
iTunes user Ramy621 was about to rate the podcast 5 stars, and then he heard the Jake Busey reference, and he went 1 star. Now he's leaving an angry comment. Man, do you want to start the Jake Busey podcast? Is that what you want to do?
Do you want to start the Jake Busey fan page?
Does Jake Busey put money in your pockets to plug him? T-plugs.
Well, it's like the most I've seen the guy get work. Like lately, he was on an episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Who, the Buse?
Yeah, the Busey, Jake Busey.
Jake Busey? He was on
I was Agent of Shield.
Agents
Yeah.
of the Shield.
Yeah, he's on
Okay.
Agents
What
of
is that?
S.H.I.E.L.D.
Michael Chiklis, right? That's Michael Chiklis?
No, that's
Is that Michael Chiklis?
That's the Shield.
That's what I hear.
the Shield. Michael Chiklis.
Holy shit, this guy's ugly.
Is that
Oh,
Jake Busey?
man,
Let
he's
me
got-
take a look.
He got fat.
This guy's got a fucking long face for days.
John just said that he got fat. That means he was in hot shape. In his he was in hot shape.
Looking good. Have you seen Starship Troopers?
I think I saw Gary Busey play Buddy Holly. You ever see the Buddy
No.
Holly movie? Oh man, he's
was
a
good.
good actor.
He was good.
He used to be good before he got fucking retarded. Got all fucking retarded on us.
You know, he was eating that non-organic hay at the farm.
Yeah.
Went to his head.
That's what happened. What happened to him again?
Into a car accident.
Car accident.
No, he was on a motorcycle.
No, he was in he was racing with another horse in a carriage in Central Park. There's a really hot rivalry between the Buse and
Hit his head on a wall.
Hot rivalry between the Buse and the
well, that was like Mickey Rourke, who was a really good-looking dude,
Right.
and then decided to do boxing like an idiot. Got fucking face hammered in by some beefy minorities,
And now he's becoming a woman. Yeah, now he's becoming a lady.
swear by that.
I'm telling you, it's soon.
I remember last episode, Frank Terranova brought up Mickey Rourke used to be a bouncer and transsexual.
Right.
really.
So
Yeah, no, it's true.
If
Yeah.
it comes from Frankie T, it's got to be true.
It's definitely
It's
true.
gotta be true.
Definitely. No, yeah, it's true. He used to be a bouncer at trans bars in like the 70s, and yeah, he's definitely transitioning. That's from what I hear. That's what my sources in
And
the
you know
shadows
what?
tell
Him
me.
being a bouncer for trans in the 70s, he could smack around trans and no one would bat an eye.
That's what he was doing.
Now, like now, you got to tiptoe, make sure you pee in the right bathroom. Mickey Rourke's just smacking this dude around, like your dick's fucking coming out of your booty shorts. Fucking get out
that's
of
true.
here.
You used to, back in the 70s and 80s, probably even
Get out of here, pimple arms.
yeah, like you could smack around trannies. You could probably pick them up and start throwing them around. What are you pulling, Mateo? What are you doing?
He's gonna start karate chopping the computer.
You could probably just smack them around. Today, you can't do that because you'll be.
You call the wrong pronoun, you lose your job.
Yeah, you lose your job. Back in the 80s, you'd be like, come here, Toots. Come here, Betsy Pants.
Come here, you dumb
Hey,
broad.
what's a broad like you doing a 5 o'clock shadow like that?
I want to show you my nightstick. Wait
a second.
What happened? What do you say?
Wow.
Dumb broad. We're
What?
talking about. Stop fucking trying to rip.
Right now we're at the gym. Me and the fucking Grob, we're here at the gym. We're just fucking working our eyes, our back.
John Zombie Cagney over here.
Dumb broad shade. First up, we're talking about
shade.
transsexuals. You wouldn't call them broads.
No.
You call them freaks.
Oh, you call them trans people? That's what you call them. You call them trans.
I prefer to be called trans.
You fucking Hotel Transylvania now?
Characters.
This guy, he's
Talkman's spoken to.
He's the one of the hottest podcasters in the game.
I don't know,
right
man.
now.
The air conditioner just broke, man. The draft is coming in.
Go with the head zombie.
He's the master of custodial arts.
Off air, I'm very nice to Zombie.
Yeah.
Okay, well, nice meaning like really talking a little bit. Like he was before he was talking about his cable.
Right.
He was talking my ear off.
You got the hottest cable. You got
You got the premium package. You got the HBO. You got Cinemax.
We got
He's talking my ear off about Sling. He's going on
About what? Oh, those stupid commercials.
It's like Sling Blade, the movie.
Sling.
or-
I know what you're talking about.
the cable. Whatever.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, the cable
And
thing.
he's
yeah.
talking my ear off. I just wanted to watch the fucking.
I don't
Yank
care.
game.
Yeah.
I told him 3 times. Could you just mute it? Because
Don't even listen to me.
mute the TV.
Don't even fucking think about talking to me about Sling, okay? Once the mics are off, I don't want to hear it, okay?
He could get a hold of. He talks about this.
About Sling.
Last week he was telling.
I'll
me
throw you out of your own house faster than 2 rats fucking in a woolen sock, okay?
Oh man, it's cozy sock.
What were we talking about? Transsexuals, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't call them bros. You don't know what they are.
Zombie, if you had to
half
pick
broad.
up one of these Transformers at a bar, what would you say to them? Give us some of your game.
Can I be the
Oh, yeah, how would you-
Can I be the transgender?
Oh, I like this.
lady?
I was just going to ask you the bit.
Hi, zombie.
Oh man, I could just tell he tucked his dick between his leg
What
and
do you
gave
got
him a
between your
mangina.
legs?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would actually.
Is that what you would ask?
Yeah, I don't think that would-
Would
Well,
you
how-
assume?
If you gotta be sure. As a straight white guy, you have to approach these trans girls or guys as a really woke white guy. Because right now, being a straight white guy is the worst.
I'd
thing.
love to see a tranny cock smack you in the face and her wig fall right off. That's what I would love to see. Just cock smack you so hard and that fucking wig fall off.
I want to see.
And now he looks like Michael Jordan again.
I love when I was watching Surreal Life. Remember that show?
Surreal
Do you
Life.
remember-
Yeah, that's with the washed up celebrities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
you remember Alexis Arquette?
Oh yeah.
Like throughout the entire show, she's like this like nice, pretty trans girl who's just like, oh,
I wouldn't call it pretty.
you know, yeah, I know,
Yeah.
whatever.
I wouldn't call her anything, to be
I
honest.
call her a
with you.
freak, you know, like I said.
I wouldn't even call her her.
And
I say probably solely it. I think I would refer to it as it. It's in the living room.
Actually, I would call them they. Go on.
so he's trying to be like, you know, like civil, and then like by the third episode, he gets into a fight with like some random dude at
Right.
a bar, and he's just like, "Fuck you, motherfucker!"
She grabs the
Adam
umbrella.
Apple came in.
She wants to stick the umbrella up the guy's ass. That's what-
Was that the Flavor Flav season or?
One of those seasons.
I fucking love Has Been celebrities.
Jose
Buse was on that,
Yeah.
Oh, Gary Busey was on
He
that.
was on the
So
Surreal
he
Life.
will do anything.
and he was plugging his son. He's like, "Yo, soon my fucking boy, he's gonna be somebody."
We're just breaking balls.
Zombie, were you crying?
Zombie,
my eye.
Zombie, would you tell a trans girl that you're a master of the custodial arts?
Yeah, sounds better than gender.
That's what I say. Master, like you know your way around the toilet. You know
He's
what I'm
used to
saying?
picking up junk.
Yeah. See,
We're breaking balls.
see, John, that was some textbook roasting right there. See, I came in with the assist, and Rob just fucking came with the alley oop and just fucking dunked. Like I'm Pippen, he's fucking Jordan.
Looks like you got some airtime, do you there, champ? You asked for it. Oh man, I love this.
He's a hot podcaster. Right
Would you
now.
say would you say you're good around children as a custodian? I mean,
I try not to talk to them.
trying to talk to the kids.
Try to avoid them at all costs.
Do you ever like mopping, just look at a real cute kid with a nice body? You know, you lick your lips a little bit.
That reminds me though, because like we have an email this week that actually has a lot to do with that.
From the PTA at the school John Zombie works.
It was a weird email. I don't even know if the grammar's great.
Did I write it?
I don't know.
I guess
Do you want to hear it?
the writer was a little bit drunk.
he was quite inebriated.
It was definitely. Where could you email into this show?
Cockfuckpod
At cockfuck-
at gmail.com.
Oh, you can tweet at us at cockfuckpod, right?
That's it.
You ready for the email? Okay. It says, first off, Dear Greg and Ron podcast.
Oh, man.
I understand that this is a hot podcast now, but I've been there from the beginning when you guys would actually read emails on air and answer some tough questions. I have a few tough questions for a couple of tough guys. This means us. We're a couple tough guys.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about myself first. My name is Wayne, and I'm a pedophile. That's a hard thing to reveal, but I'm the bravest fucker that I know. Here's the catch to my fetish, though, Greg and Ron. I'm attracted to children, but I'll never act on it because I know what could happen to me if I do. This is the weirdest part of the email. He sent me a winky smiley face. Recently, I got into a heated debate with a parent over whether or not I should be allowed to coach summer youth basketball. I argue that because I admit that I'm attracted to young people, but of course I will never act out my desires that their children are ironically safer around me than, say, somebody who isn't upfront about their fetishes. See, I was telling you about the grammar, right?
Right.
The closed-minded parents...
Grammar is clearly the problem in this email. Yeah.
Right. The closed-minded parents' counter-argument was to punch me in my gut and to call over his drinking buddies to stomp me out to the point of their exhaustion. Then he sent me a frowny face. There's a silver lining to this story, and I'll get to it now. I recently took the closed-minded parent to court for attempted murder, and I won the case. The parent is now in jail, and with the money that I won from the case, I bought the house next door to him. The first thing that I did was put a basketball hoop in my driveway. Now all the neighborhood kids have a place to practice their skills.
Good for them.
I have the Greg and Ron show to thank. I'd love to hear this. I was listening to the show while seeking an attorney, and that's how I found out about Al. I immediately contacted him, and when I explained to him what had transpired, he took the case, and the rest is history. Thanks, Greg and Ron. I'd like to formally invite you guys to our July 4th Skins vs. Skins Classic as a way to thank you both. Keep on cockfucking. Sincerely, Wayne. And he wrote AKA Belly Fat, and he sent me another winky face.
Oh yeah. Al spoke to Wayne, a.k.a. Belly Fat. Has some interesting material.
What happened?
I went to his home
When did he contact you?
about 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
I went to his home, had a good children's book for me to read. I enjoyed it. Something about lateness.
What part in particular did you like the most?
Oh yeah. I don't want to spoil the punchline. But it was a picture of dicks. Big dicks, small dicks, black dicks, white dicks, Chinese dicks, all the dicks you can.
What won you over with Wayne? Because that seems like a tough case. Well, you're also the devil, so
Oh, yeah. I mean, I would love it down there.
Can I ask you a question, Devil Al? You understand how hot this podcast is right now?
Oh, it's on fire.
What's hotter, where you live or this podcast?
Oh, this podcast. But then again, we're going through global warming too. I live on Earth.
Do you have anything to do with that?
Oh yeah. I have everything to do with everything.
Okay.
I'm down here.
Okay.
I'm the one on the floor.
Can you leave? You're freaking me out.
Okay.
I'm
I'm sorry.
What an
Let me stick around. Come on. Let me get into your soul, Ron.
No, that's okay. Why don't you possess the zombie and make him funny?
I think I have.
Impossible.
I think I have a parasite. Even the devil can escape bad chicken wings from Dan Caprio.
We went to over the weekend. We went to
Dan Caprio.
Yeah. He took me in as one of his own at Stress Factory
he did, okay.
when I was fucking ditched by Pede for those fucking city hacks.
when so Dan. First off, do you know how old he is at all?
Is he a young guy?
I assume he's young.
I think like
he's
24, 25.
I think he's 43.
Craig thinks he's in his 40s.
You think he's got like the Benjamin Button, like
I think
Webster
I think
disease?
it's one of these young, because all those Jersey guys look really young for some reason.
Right.
Okay, all right.
I don't know why. He made these chicken wings,
Oh.
and my shit has been greens for about 3 days. Zombie loves it.
Was he very animated when he made the chicken wings? They just scream at you?
He's quite the Dane Coup.
Dane Caprio. Now, sweet man. I have nothing bad to say about him.
guy.
Because when one of our own fucking backstabbed me to hang out with his city friends,
Oh, man.
Lonnie Bray, Quaim Cooley, fucking the Caps, Frankie Dangerous, they fucking all took me in.
They were like, "Come here, young blood.
Come here.
They were like,
And they just kept making that noise for no reason.
They were like, you're with us now. You can
with
say
us.
what you want, okay?
You're with us.
You're with us. You can say what you want.
You're fucking Jersey trash now.
Yeah, we went over there. Yeah, that was like we went. He did we did an old fashioned living room mic.
Oh, yeah, he was the Hell Show. What's he call it?
No, just that's what he called the Hell Basement Show.
Hell Basement
Yeah.
Show.
And it's quite the Hell Basement Show.
Does it generate like any crowd like the other Fringe living room
he had
shows?
like a bunch of freaks down there.
Oh,
I mean, it was like two weird guys
In the
sitting
middle
there.
of my set, I literally turned around to him and I had a genuine question where I was like, "Is this a group home?" Because there was these two African ladies who were clearly nurses, and I was like, "There's no like." It's like there's no parents or anything.
True.
I mean, I thought he was like a young guy, maybe lives at home or something like that. No, he was by himself with like one roommate who was kind of retarded.
It was also weird while he was being fed.
That was another thing. Yeah,
Someone was feeding him like fucking Caligula, like they're feeding him grapes like he's Caesar.
They had to cut up the chicken wings,
They're-
feed him.
we're at 23 minutes in. Let's take a quick break.
Oh, quick break. Oh yeah.
I had one beer, right, and I said I could handle it, right. Then the next day I had another beer, and then it turns out I can drink all the fuck I want. What movie?
The Messenger.
Messenger, right?
I love that movie.
What happened was,
and Ben Folds.
I'll tell you what happened real quick though. I drank a lot at Sal's barbecue, right? I didn't feel so well, right? I got crazy trashed, right? And then the next day I woke up, right? And I still had Guinnesses from the weekend, right? Because we went away to New Hampshire that weekend, so we had these cold ass Guinnesses, and I drank like 4 within the hour, right? But it was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so that I was stumbling around out of my house. Then I went to the Grizzly Pear, right, at 4 in the afternoon to a mic. I was drinking over there. I had 3 Rolling Rocks, right? And I was stumbling out of the Grizzly Pear telling Nick Carr whatever he wanted to hear. And then I went
Giacomo.
Then I went to Brandon Saloon, right? And then I was drinking over there. And then I literally, at one point, I breathed into fucking Dan Wicks' face somehow. And I saw his look like, this guy needs help. So I took 3 days off from drinking. And then
So at which point of that night did it just become End Greg?
no, Greg End. I don't. No, I think I was fine. When I was on stage, I don't remember.
I think you were fine.
Yeah, I think I was fine. I know.
you were a little slow.
I was a little slow.
Yeah, that happens. So I'm used to that.
Well, slow to the singers. It's all right.
I know when Rob
Happens.
gets fucked up off stage. I know when Rob's fucked up on stage is when he's just staring straight ahead and just shaking his head. Yeah, we were all just drinking, doing Viking.
Anytime I'm like shaking my head, I look like a starting pitcher, like just like, oh, you put down curveball, like,
nodding down. Yeah.
We're all having a few beers. Just me, Hunter,
all the boys,
Sean, Kevin. We were all just sitting around.
It's when Jim Cornette he went through the White Castle barbecue.
Yeah, Cornette was a son of a bitch.
He brought home sliders and threw them on the grill and said, "Eat up, boys."
Cornette's a nasty motherfucker.
He was like, "We got crinkle cut French fries."
There was one time Cornette made him pass on my girlfriend. I let him fuck her right in front of me because I was all fucked up on ecstasy.
So I was fucking a guy that night, and Cornette's fucking my girl, and I thought it was a work. And then they said, "All right, do a shoot. Go ahead. I want you to do one shoot."
We're all just hanging out.
I said, "Are you gonna get it, Cornette?"
Cornette took it too far, man.
Man.
He started raping Trish Stratus. Trish was just sitting there screaming. I thought it was a work.
And
I came in to jump in, but then she started screaming at me, and I had to hit the bitch.
That's when Vince walked in the room and grabbed one of those White Castle cheeseburgers and said, "Are there onions on here?"
McMahon was the son of a bitch.
Onions give me gas. That's right.
This is all just a great idea. Jim, just keep raping her. Keep raping Trish Stratus. Bitch, you're going to take it. Do you want that woman's belt? Well, you're going to take Cornette's 1-inch dick. So I'll take my White Castle burger. I took a bite out of it. That's right, eat it. Eat it like a dog. Eat it like a dog, goddammit. That's where McMahon just sat there watching like a cuck. He had his tie around his head.
He started unbuckling his belt all aggressively and said, I'm gonna choke myself while I masturbate.
He said he had a flight on the Louisiana Express the next day. Some guy named Epstein, who was a sick son of a bitch like Cornette.
I think I missed that episode of Raw back in the 90s.
Austin came in and they settled everything.
Austin came in.
Hell yeah.
Stone Cold just saved the day all the time.
His head-
modern day Fonzie.
He was an everyman.
Steve came in and his head was shining from a fresh shave. Rock was a star. He stood at the Holiday Inn. Was too good to stay with us.
The Rock stood out like a Motel 6. He was like, he was too good.
Rocky.
He was too good to hang out with us.
Those 8 wrestlers in one hotel room. What kind of shenanigans can we all get ourselves into?
It was that one time when I told Taker, I said, Taker, you should get a tattoo of your wife. And now he has Sarah on his neck.
It's a great name, by the way.
That's what you should do. You got to.
Sora. S-O-R-A.
You should pay tribute not to your wife, but to the Undertaker.
We got some hot bits.
I got some hot bits.
man.
As you know, I'm now a parent, and I'm absolutely disgusted by the last half hour. This is abysmal. I'll be writing the next complaint email. So, with having a small child, this kid just loves to shit. He takes after his daddy before Mike. And I love hot bits and I love hot shits.
I do too.
So, John Zombie, when was the last time you had a nice hot chart?
About 20 minutes ago.
20 minutes ago.
Really?
Oh, man.
Only a half hour.
So you brought home your parents' cooking.
Can I ask you a question? Did you really shart?
Yes, it did shart.
Did you fart and then shit came out?
And you didn't change your underwear.
Not recently, no.
You
You just said
continued.
20 minutes ago. No, you mean shitting. Okay, he misunderstood. He misunderstood the question.
Calm down, man.
I like
Just pissing me off today, man.
Al's coming out, man. Al's coming out.
it's about an hour ago. Shit.
No, but
Shit.
sharding. What's
sharding?
You know, when you think that you
No, I
think
didn't
it's gonna be a
shart.
dry shot, but then you get a little back splatter. You know what I mean?
I haven't had that happen to me.
That happened to Greg on the way to a show.
Oh, yeah, you had a little
I was
shot.
on my way to a show in
We were
January.
we were driving, right? Can I just tell
Yeah,
this
of course.
my point of view? We were driving, right, to this show, and he was all hot. He didn't shut up on the ride there.
Oh, man.
He did not stop talking.
He's feeling good.
We were on the Manhattan Bridge or some shit, and we just had gotten into Manhattan. He sneezed, right, and then he went like eerily quiet for like 15 minutes, didn't say a word, right? And then when I see him outside, he comes walking over to me, right, and he's like fucking wobbling, and he goes, and he just goes, "I gotta tell you something." And I'm like, "Oh, what do you gotta tell me?" He goes, I gotta buy a pair of fresh underwear."
Oh man, yeah, that's true. I had some brown cream in my pants.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Oh man, yeah, I snorted like KJ in Grown Ups.
Dude, that's a classic KJ joke.
KJ,
I can't believe they
he's
canceled
an
the
American
show.
hero.
Oh man.
That's a shart.
Shart.
That's a shart, gentlemen.
And you know what? As an alpha male, he owned up to it. He let everyone know. He goes like, "Rob, you're my brother. You're my best friend." He goes, "I shit my pants."
Yeah.
There's no shame in that.
I'm good. I'm good for that once or twice a year.
Do you want to listen to some good audio?
Let's listen to it. That's
You
the
want to
fun.
listen to some good
audio.
audio
Hear
while
this.
we're on the subject?
'Cause we love shitting. Antonio and I love shitting.
I'm a big fan of shitting.
Zombie loves shitting.
Have we ever shat in the same like stall to
Yeah,
stall we
of
have?
course. I tell that story all the time.
That's a great
Can I tell them
moment.
the story before we do this?
Go
ahead.
Moment of
I've
male
told this-
bonding.
I've told this on the podcast before. And Tony and I took a shit stall to stall at Bridgestone's Comedy Club, and we were just shitting up. We were shitting our brains out.
It was good shit.
It was a classic.
Definitely top 10. Top 10 shit of my life.
And Tony, you had some wings, and I
Made by
had-
Mr. Chef Caprio.
Yes. I think I had a French onion soup at the bar, and I was all loaded.
Oh, yeah.
And comedian Gerald Benford walked into the room.
He's like, "Whatcha? You want motherfuckers can show shit."
He turned around and goes, "Ooh, someone cooking some gumbo."
And he just stood there for 20 minutes doing crowd work on anyone who walked in the bathroom.
Are you familiar with George Brett, the baseball player, the third baseman from the Kansas City Royals?
No, I'm not. Believe it or not, guys, I'm not into sports.
Well,
Nah, I'm into sports. Not particularly
He's a
baseball.
Hall
but-
of Famer.
He was a Hall of Fame baseball
guy's
player, right? And like he retired in like the early '90s. And what's typical of Major League Baseball teams is
Steroids?
and they usually get their old time players and they make them go to spring training and they become instructors, right?
Oh, all right.
So this is George Brett, right? And on this particular afternoon, right, George Brett shits his pants. Tells one of the greatest stories about shitting his pants.
It's a good story.
Do you want to?
It's inspirational.
Yeah, let Zombie do it. That's all right. I got it. Okay.
Right side, back to the right, gentlemen, both hands, right side.
Look at him stretch. Look at his pants. Nice and tight.
So left side.
Shit my pants last night. I did. Went out and had a great meal, just a great fucking meal. I had to go to the bathroom so bad in the car. I'm going, Travel, hurry up, man. I got to shit. I had fucking shit in my pants. I went,
He loves it. Look at him. He loves it.
Look at that posture of confidence.
He's like a John Wayne type.
when was the last time you shit your pants? Been a while? I was in Vegas a couple years ago. Just an honest to God true story. Staying at the Bellagio. I went over to the Mirage for dinner, met some friends of mine over there. Went to Kokomo's, a great little steakhouse. The guy brings out some fresh crab legs. Said, these just came in, I got to give them to you guys.
Great storyteller.
Love that. Then we go play gamble a little bit. Then I had a tea time early in the morning. So I said, look, I got to get going. I'm walking back to the hotel. I get 3/4 of the way out of the lobby, and all of a sudden I go, oh, fuck. And I'm standing here like this. I got my butt pinched so fucking, I'm fucked. I can't move. All of a sudden, felt all right. I went just like this. Water. Food poisoning from the crabs. Take off my leather jacket, tied it around my waist, and I'm just standing there, and it's just running down my leg. I got jeans on, black bucks, no socks, and I just start fucking walking. Every time I'm walking, something's coming out. It's water, straight fucking water. Then, to tell you how sick I was, then I'm standing outside, and I go out and get on my cell phone, and I call the guy.
Fucking background.
I said, Larry, you won't believe this. I'm standing outside the fucking
Yeah, stay on.
wash.
Yeah, that us.
I know. I got shit everywhere. I shit all over myself. And Larry's about a 48 waist. So he brings me over a pair of pants and some towels. And so he comes over and he meets me where I tell him where I'm standing. He finds the closest bathroom.
He loves to
go up
shit.
the escalator, go into the fucking.
I love to talk shit.
I love a good bowel movement.
So he goes in, he finds the closest bathroom in the lobby of the hotel, and then I get in the escalator, and he kind of pretends like he dropped something so no one gets behind me.
Snicker.
As I go in there, he goes and gets the towel all wet for me, throws it over the fucking stall. I take off all my fucking clothes, just wipe off, leave my shoes, left my shoes.
They're all walking away
pants,
from him.
everything right there, towels right there in the stall.
They're
And I'm
clearly
walking
disgusted.
barely
This has one of the greatest
my shirt
punchlines
and
of all
his
time.
pants that are 48 waist through the lobby like this.
All the players are walking away from him right now.
Took the most perfect double tapered shit I've ever had in my life.
Ready?
True story.
Here it is.
Who's the pitchers in this game?
What an idiot. Disgusting.
But you know what? The amount of confidence in that story, though, was undeniable.
I would love to talk shitting and hitting with him.
Someone who owns it like that is just
Yeah.
amazing. He just owned
Antonio owns
it.
it. No one
I-
owns it more than Antonio.
He celebrates it.
I love this shit. I let everyone know, like, guys, gonna go take a shit.
He celebrates.
He's
it.
always farting.
He's I
Always farting, shitting.
One time we were at the Stress Factory and Antonio.
This shit. Motherfucker farting shit.
farting and shitting.
Zombie! Stop ruining the bits! Damn it, I had a good black guy riff and you fucked
Yeah, we could have made that at the time Tony took a shit next to Gerald Benford, and we were just riffing back and forth about white people shit like this, black people shit like that.
Black people like to sit down and take a shit. Let me see a nigga take a shit.
Oh, man.
Oh man, I love it. I love seeing my brothers take a shit. Wasn't me, it was a black guy. Walked in.
If you're gonna ruin bits, this is what you do. In the middle of their character, you say, "Do your plugs?"
See, I wouldn't drop the N bomb. Was
I know. Yeah. Well, you know what? That's not lowbrow humor.
You know what? It's the hottest fucking podcast in history. This is if
this
we
is on
can't
fire.
get away with it now. You know we'll know what? Maybe a blog picks it up and goes, "We're all racist."
And then we just write back, tell me something I don't know. Sky's blue, bro.
By the way, if you are a new listener, this is a pro-Trump podcast. Let's lose all the listeners.
We're going to have Roseanne on next week.
John Zombie's burning a cross right on his lawn right now.
That wasn't that bad.
Right across the street from a golf course.
All right, quick, Antonio, talk about how you're a dad now.
So let me tell you guys, fatherhood is so rewarding.
what are the hot bits you got there?
Some of the hot bits about fatherhood. I don't know if you know, my little guy, he just fucking loves to shit. You know?
yeah.
His name's Lucas, after my favorite minor character from The Godfather, Lucas Braccia.
It'd be great if Antonio starts to lose it. He asks the first question again. This guy's cracking up.
So, Zombie, let me tell you. Let's play a game. We played the alpha male game last time. We got a new hot game. It's the hottest game going around. And I got two industry professionals here.
I wanna hear
It's
it.
called autistic adult or infant. I'm going to describe some behavior, and you're going to tell me what you think it is, and then the industry experts are
How
going to...
about this? How about this guy? Make a suggestion. How about you test me and Rob, and you could go, is it describing Zombie or Little Luke?
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Okay? All right.
All right.
Well, can we? I just want to get some theme music.
Yeah, let's get
Oh, some team music. You got prices right?
Let me play the game, Rob. Would you mind setting this one out?
Do you want me to set it out?
Yeah, and I'll play the game.
What's my role in this?
You're the music guy.
Yeah. I mean, do you want to play?
You're like the guy on The Price is Right who tells everyone what the prize is.
Kind of.
You want to play? Okay. We'll both.
I love games.
How about you play and I commentate?
Yeah, sure.
That's fair.
Okay, are we ready to play?
Yeah.
All right.
This is all very exciting. I'm excited for this game. Is it Little Luke or Zombie? Oh man.
Go ahead, ask the first question.
All right. So first question: who am I describing?
Little Luke.
It's 11 o'clock, right? Me and the missus are a little hot and bothered. I got a stiffy that won't go away. I'm about to slip it in like raw dog because she doesn't have the period yet, so I'm fucking free to go. I'm
like
fucking busting nuts like a fucking.
It's like when I had my gallbladder taken out. I can eat anything I want.
I'm busting nuts like a fucking elephant fucking in the circus. You know what I mean? And all of a sudden I hear crying. Just crying. I'm trying to slip it in. I'm just crying. I go and I address this person, and who is it?
Zombie.
Zombie. What the fuck were you doing in my closet, man?
I got lost.
What was he doing out of the closet?
Zombies is in my closet.
Perfect.
All right, next scenario.
This is exciting.
This person is sitting in a high chair, not making eye contact with me. I'm trying to do the airplane noises to get him to eat some food. He's fucking not eating food. All of a sudden, I get some food in there. He fucking throws up, shits himself, all in 3 seconds. Who is it?
Can I have a clue? I have one clue.
The person probably has shit in their pants right now.
Are they holding a microphone?
I don't know, man.
What are they holding a microphone?
Little Luke has a microphone pacifier.
Man, he gave it away. Okay, that's Lucas.
No, it's still John Zombie. John Zombie loves feeding time at the Gerardo house. He said I had the hottest Instagram. I'm posting the hottest food. He goes, I got to come over. He puts on his bib that says, made in Maine from when he went to Lobster Fest.
I'm ultra
I
competitive.
love being fed like a bibby.
He likes the bebes.
All right, so one more, and then I think we'll wrap this game up. All right, so this person, right? I took him in a stroller to his favorite comic book store with the most well-fed young boy. He needs to meet some playmates. So I found the most well-fed kid. They exchange their favorite type of cake they like to eat. So all of a sudden, I convinced this person, hey, let's do a mic here. This little kid gets on the mic and just starts blurting out the N-word. Who could it be, man?
That's neither Luke or Zombie. That's Steven Duca.
Oh, yeah. I adopted Steven Duca, everybody. I'm a bleeding heart for those people.
Bleeding hard. No, that was Autistic
Or Infant.
Starring Zombie and Little Luke. Yeah. Oh, man, how you feel, Zombie?
Man.
You participated.
See, that's
I feel pretty special.
That's some partnership between you and Antonio's son.
Yeah, you guys should start your own podcast with the third mic being Jake Busey. It'll be fucking on fire, that podcast.
I can't wait until 20 years when Antonio's son's like the kid and John Zombie's the old man.
Oh, could you imagine?
He goes, my dad used to smack you around.
Zombie takes Little Luke under his wing.
Let's just say that me, Greg, and Antonio all meet with Devil Owl in the next 15 years, right? That leaves poor Sorrow alone with Little Lucas, right?
Sorrow will for sure be widowed.
Right?
The dangerous choices I make in podcasts and comedy.
And
taking gigs in fucking Newark.
Little Lucas is
Camden.
Lucas is on a street corner somewhere, right? With his bad news friends, right? But he's riffing like a nut, though. He's riffing, and Zombie's like in the shadows, right, lurking. And he goes, "That remote."
Can I describe what Zombie's wearing?
Yeah.
He's wearing a long brown trench coat,
right, and
with a little hat,
little black,
and he has a mustache. He's just like Lee J. Cobb in The Exorcist.
And he sneaks up on Lucas and he goes, "That type of riffing, I haven't seen that since, dare I say it, Antonio Girato." Right? And Lucas's face drops and he goes, "That was my dad.
My dead daddy.
That's my dead daddy.
My dead daddy's up there playing with Baby in Heaven."
Right? And Zombie goes, "Would you like to see where Antonio Girato would spend most of his time?" Right? So he drives Little Lucas to this house, right?
Which is presumably a halfway home by this time.
And Lucas looks at that chair and he goes, "What is that?" And Zombie goes, "Yes, that's where your father sat." And then they look at each other, they share a moment, and he goes, "Go ahead, kid. Sit in your father's chair." So Lucas cuts off his sleeves of his T-shirt, obviously, and sits down. And he gets all comfortable, and Zombie makes a commitment from that day forward to make sure Lucas Girato becomes the star that he was destined to be.
Well, what happens is next
he finds out Frankie T was really his father. And then that's how we get a sequel. We turn into a franchise.
What happens is next is Zombie takes Little Luke under his wing and starts bringing him around open mics. Right? And then he's like, "I got a surprise for you, kid. I'm entering a comedy competition at the Looney Bin, which is now Caroline's. It's a 7-person bring-up, baby. But you're gonna go up against the Coldonado boy." Zombie walks in with little Luke, and Sal is just rubbing his son's shoulders. Just rubbing the cold on his shoulders.
Goes over to Zombie, so I guess that's the new kid, right?
Somehow,
You washed up zombie.
little Luke has 6 people. He's short 1 person, and who comes in through the shadows? Chris Kakuza. Damn it!
You suck your garbage.
But you know what? Though Sal's son won't be hungry because he didn't have all that slant money. He's the heir to the slant radio podcast.
But this is how we turn into a trilogy, right? This epic showdown at Caroline's formerly Looney Bin. Boss Man's hosting. It's fucking shot to shot. Boss Man's on life support at this point. His act hasn't changed. He sent himself to safe haven. All of a sudden, you know,
do you guys like chicken parmesan? I got the waffle parmesan. I changed it up from Captain Crunch because I'm 95 now. 95.
So all of a sudden, you know, that's it. The stare downstairs, you know, the fucking hack host or owner, fringe owner, he's there. He's like, all right, let's announce the winner. He starts going over. Said, all right, in 3rd place, Lucas Gerardo. He's fucking, you know, Zombie's like, don't worry, kid, you'll get him next time. Don't worry, every journey begins somewhere, and you haven't peaked yet.
You took him to the 12th round, kid.
He's like, everyone here knows you're a fucking fighter. Everyone here, they're fucking all gonna go home and they're gonna talk about this for days.
People didn't think you could do 3 minutes. You were up there for 7.
And you know who won the competition? Patrick Haggerty's kid.
No, even worse than Patrick Harrigan. Patrick Harrigan's kid was too busy doing improv like a faggot, you know. All of a sudden, you know, 2nd place, Colo Donato boy, Ethan. I know that because, you know, our wives are friends. You know, we go to casserole parties now.
Oh, did he want that?
And then all of a sudden, here it goes. Oh, and you're grand champion for all the marbles of Looney Bin, which is all Vic Bam has at this point. His Franco Dangerlito, the littlest bandito in comedy.
Oh, he won again.
He won again, man. And then that's when the trilogy happens, right? Now the fucking Coldonado and Zombie take my child and his child, and they start a comedy club where there's like a fringe guy who does roast battles with no sleeves in honor of their father. And then all of a sudden you got this Chaz Palminteri guy, right? Who starts saying, like, oh, you know, the open mic guy's a sucker. He goes, let's do bringer shows. And there, lo and behold, there's a reanimated Rodney Worth corpse. And then now there's a battle. You know, no one knows. Like, should we stick to the open mic circuit like my dad intended because he went nowhere? Where we just keep losing to fringe minorities?
There's this thing called Laughing Duda. It's owned by this kid named Nick Carr.
Nick Carr, at this point, got into a bad car accident, and he needed a blood transfusion from none other than Jeff Lawrence. So it's safe to say he has the full-blown AIDS now.
Nick Carr is 130 pounds.
Nick Carr looks like he's auditioning for the on-Broadway of, what's the one where Jared Leto played the trans with AIDS?
Dallas Buyers.
Yeah, he looks like he did the fucking... It's a dark apocalypse, Zombie, but this is where Zombie's the unsung hero, right?
What happened? You know what happened to Zombie? That he'll get the shit kicked out of him by Dolph Lundgren.
Zombie dies in Lucas 3.
Lucas 3, Retribution.
Not to be mistook with the Corey Haim movie, Lucas. This is a different... It's a reboot.
This is an original. This is a biopic.
Just hopefully the actor who plays Little Luke doesn't get raped by Charlie Sheen. Yeah. Because that's the rumor.
Oh, man.
Charlie Sheen.
I heard there's another hot rumor right now.
that?
Oh.
I heard there might be an alert.
Oh.
There might be some sort of alert.
That alert is a Soriano alert.
Oh, no.
This guy. Do you know who Chris Soriano is?
I don't, but let's do a quick briefing.
Yes, he's a local radio host here on Staten Island. Also moonlights as a Little League coach, which is very disturbing. He has 1 million videos online, little to no views. It's not the hottest. Can't compete with the hottest podcast in the game right now.
Oh man, I'm sweating right now.
Oh,
Can we get up a video? You got one up?
I'm gonna get one up right now. Let's do it.
This kid's gonna be like our air conditioner. He's gotta cool down this hot podcast.
This kid is so loud. It's not even funny though. He's so loud. He gets hot.
His name sounds familiar. I remember a really hot Redditor that had a similar name.
That's true.
Soren Alfonso.
You know what? He might
born
have
in
been,
33.
He might have been the inspiration for the Reddit. Here, you play a zombie because
You know what the sound is.
God knows.
right?
Yeah, you play a zombie, so it's your fingerprints at the end of the
We
day.
gotta see the video. Though we gotta watch the video. We can't mess around. He has a great face. We gotta see
What would
this
you say he looks like?
He looks like he looks like he was just caught as he looks like a fish. Good old fish face.
A fresh fish.
Good old fish face. Okay, here he comes.
My team, Libeti posted East Shore Little League, and
This is him sharing a funny story.
we won first place.
This is a
And
funny story.
Couldn't have a better bunch of kids.
This is what
Great
he
kids.
finds humorous.
But we had you know how a Little League has a chant.
Not really.
They always have the chants.
No, I don't
Well,
spend
my
time
brother
in Little
was in
Leagues.
Mid-Island Little League, like 0405.
This is only relatable to him.
0405.
It
He's
was
a
that
veteran.
That was a good year.
single, that song. And there were some clever ones this year, but the one that stood out and the one that was exclusive to us
Oh man.
How creative.
was We Dem Boys.
Isn't that
And the
the
kids would go, We Dem Boys.
You know kids.
Hold up. You making noise there. And they would do that. And it was honestly, I would get a headache from it sometimes, but it kind of, that was our
Gotta go get some Tylenol, pussy boy.
So we have the trophy presentation today, and
Zombie, can you
I
pause it
said
for a
my
second?
piece. I thank the coaches, I thank all the managers, all the teams, all the parents.
He looks like the kind of kid who shows up late to Home Depot to get work with the other Mexicans. Like, he's not a go-getter.
No.
Like, these guys are getting ready to do tile on my lawn, Zombie's lawn.
I mean, you can call him. You can say he's not a go-getter, but this guy put out 1,500 videos.
Oh, 1,500.
He's determined.
And has like 100 views on every
He
video.
has 507 subscribers. He has 103.
Three down likes, though.
If you're listening, we're the only ones that watch these videos because they're so nauseating.
My favorite thing to do is to watch all his videos. I don't even get through half of them. I just dislike them all on YouTube. It's my favorite.
We're gonna have him on.
Thing to
Gotta have
do.
him on.
Go ahead, press play.
Some more.
Then my catcher,
Fucks this
Joe Loriano, he looks at me with these puppy eyes,
because he just got them blown
and he
up.
goes, Coach, can I say something? And I'm like, all right. No, I'm thinking he's going to
I'll let him say something.
Comedy's all about delivery. This kid has none.
sentimental or thank the coaches for a great season or say thank you to the players.
That's what he thinks is going to happen.
This kid gets the microphone. And this is why I didn't tell you.
People laugh at their own shitty jokes.
He was one of my favorite players ever to coach, ever.
Because he blew you all the time.
He came such a long way. And he takes the microphone.
This kid looks like he gets into chat rooms with Mike Polsey and compares who has the
I
better
got
coach.
one more thing to say. And now in my head, I'm like, oh boy.
He's going to drop the N-bomb.
And he goes, we them boys. And the whole team goes nuts. And I'm just sitting there. I said, you know what? I love it.
I love him.
I really love it. That was almost like Mike Moustakas when he took
it's a great reference.
Royals Parade last year when they beat the Mets.
Compare
And
your
he was
stupid
gonna
12-year-old
How
to a
fat
World
do you
Series
think?
champion.
How fat do you think his
He's
catcher
so
was?
fiery.
He's a little fat kid.
And he got better, just like every kid that we had
Listen to him.
on the Betty Post.
Let's grab a fat kid.
They got better every practice.
He's
But
talking about Little League team.
this kid,
terrible.
I mean, I
Everyone
was
was
thinking
fat
this
in
kid
the
for
league.
an hour, 2 hours after practice.
At least
to
the
be
good
a coach.
players.
They all had baby
Throw me
fat.
some BP.
You know why? The fat kids, they got a lot of power in those hips, baby.
And there was a significant improvement.
Babe Ruth didn't work
And I
out.
really hope.
And a candy bar named after him. I'm nauseated.
And when he turns 13 next year, he's going to fuck me in the ass. He looks at me with his little puppy dog's eyes, staring in the face of the monster that makes him blow him.
Oh, he talks about oral sex. Let's
Oh,
hear
man.
This. This is
Is this Little League related?
We couldn't get so lucky.
Yeah,
Sex is not rape.
Rewind that! What the fuck?
this kid is a monster.
Rewind that. All right, play it again.
Oral sex is not rape. If the victim is drunk.
I like how this
That
kid
is
got a
false.
professional rig to just say that.
But in Oklahoma, apparently that's
look
not
at the camera.
false.
He's sitting back.
He rents out the
court
studio
law,
for
folks,
$60.
was passed a couple days ago.
Spends all his little.
That rules
Is that a Wayne
that in
Corbett jersey?
Oklahoma,
He doesn't get.
if the victim, if oral sex is performed, and the victim is blitzed or drunk from drinking, it does not constitute as rape.
He's talking about rape blowing people?
I don't know.
Is this him coming to terms with
maybe
his
Oklahoma
childhood in the
lost
Little
their moral
League?
values.
I wasn't raped,
Where I
guys.
come from,
Is he gonna lose his shit? Is he gonna start yelling?
forced sex, no matter what it
This
is,
guy starts yelling. It's so
He's
funny.
raped.
He's doing like an outside alliance type.
maybe someone should school Oklahoma
Oh, man.
and their court system.
Oh shit.
He's a woke
what
guy.
rape
You know why he's looking at the
really
camera?
is.
It's because he wrote all this out.
Get it right, Oklahoma. Boomer sooner this, because you were dead wrong on this issue.
Oh,
shit! What a clown! That's a guy who loves blowjobs.
Yo, I love to see his fucking pussy sat to Oklahoma's face.
Why can't he just be like, dude, I love blowjobs. You fucking, your law is fucked up.
Listen, bro. Just because you're a little league coach didn't give you big league chew and blowjobs doesn't mean it was rape, bro. Just because your parents are gone from the hours of 12 a.m. to 2 a.m. binge drinking.
Oh man, we gotta do it when he flips out. I want to do one.
We're gonna do another episode.
Come on,
A whole nother episode.
Yeah, we'll do a half hour.
Oh man, we're just banging out content.
We have a bonus episode coming up because if you enjoyed what you just listened to, how could you not? We're going to do a full episode called the Soriano Alert. All right. We're 55 minutes in. Do you want to plug anything? Do you want to plug anything?
No.
Antonio, what do you got going?
I'd love to plug sometimes. So you guys could catch me on the 24th of June at the Pepper Jack shows, hosted by a couple of good fellas I know. You could see me on, let's see.
Zolt is very excited.
I'm very excited. I'm going to be on Duca's show on the 13th.
Ooh.
Some artistic themed nonsense. I don't even know what the theme is. And you can catch me on Facebook exploding my newborn son for Facebook likes. You can see my hot takes on certain topics that generate less likes. And then, then I'm forced to have to post my son again. And yes, that's it. That's it for me for these next 2 months. Laying low, laying in the shadows.
You can follow this podcast on Twitter at CockfuckPod.
Doesn't Zombie have something to plug?
Do I?
Oh, right. That's right. Yeah. You got to plug your novel.
Oh, yeah, that big novel I'm working on.
Yeah. Well, do you want to talk about
Big
that?
novel.
I can't take a piss break for this.
What's your novel you're working on? What are you writing? Are you a good writer?
Do you actually write? Or are we just riffing right now?
No, he hasn't. He's writing. He has a book coming out.
Trying to.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck.
You have a book coming out.
Don't be nervous.
You can talk about it. It's all right.
Sit down with Oprah.
You gotta have
When
to.
this book is,
I get nervous when I'm on the
published.
spot. I can't think.
Well, you know what?
Well, that's why you got that big bottle of Jim Beam there, because all writers are alcoholics.
Some liquid courage, baby.
And eventually, hopefully, Zombie ends his life the way Hunter S. Thompson ended his life.
Are we done?
Hunter S. Zombie Thompson. Yeah, we're done. That's
To
it.
play us out, don't touch that button. To play us out, we have "We Stand Tall," the original Scientology soundtrack. Okay.
Stand tall.
And your legacy is secure, for we'll keep your vision pure.
Ready?
Come on, Zombie.
Stand tall. Got your back. We stand tall. Ready? Here it comes. Stand tall. Yeah. We stand tall. Here it comes. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. We stand tall. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. We stand tall. We stand tall. We stand tall. Here it comes. Here it comes. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey We stand tall.
Your home is important. That's why Geico helps make it easy to save on condo insurance. Because home is more than just a place. Home is where you took minimalism too far because there's only one chair in your entire condo and your only entertainment is one card. Not even a deck of cards, but a single card. And all your guests have to share one plate and one fork, but you're convinced that less stuff means more freedom. The Geico Insurance Agency could help protect the overly minimalist broom closet you call home. Call Geico and see how easy it is to switch and save on condo insurance.
Yo, if we go to 7-Eleven right now, we can be back in time for the game.
I don't know, man. I don't want to miss kickoff.
Okay, but Red Bulls are 2 for $5 right now when I use my 7-Eleven app.
Dude, but kickoff.
But how are we going to stay on top of our game while watching this game if we're not on that 7-Eleven game?
I don't know. How?
Keep up, dude. 2 for $5 Red Bull with my 7-Eleven app.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right, I'm feeling you now.
Thank you.
7-Eleven. Be game day ready. Plus tax where applicable. Valid at participating locations.